the area of an isosceles triangle is 400 centimeters square. Calculate the perimeter of the triangle given that one of the angles is 150 degrees. So what I can do is, if I were to draw the triangle, a rough drawing, just to show which angle is 150 degrees. So this angle would be 150 degree, and the base angles would be 180 minus 150, 30 out of 2, that is 15 degrees. Okay, so and then being an isosceles triangle, I'll have an height, let me call that as an h, and the two equal sides of the triangle, let me say they are a, and the base is x and x, so 2x is the base. So for this triangle, if I write height is h, base is 2x, and perimeter therefore would be twice of a plus twice of x. That's the perimeter. Okay, so that's what we have to get to. Now we can use tan 15 degrees is equal to h out of x. So you can use a calculator, or you can use the the double angle formula. So tan 15 degree we need to find. Why we need to find it? To work out what h out of x is, form a relation between h and x, and then solve it, and using the area they have provided. So tan 15 degrees h out of x, so we can work out what tan 15 degree is. So tan 15 degree can be written as tan of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees, and that is equal to tan of 45 degree minus tan 30 degree divided by 1 plus tan 45 degree times tan 30 degree, and that equals 1 minus tan 30 is root 3 out of 3 divided by 1 plus root 3 out of 3, and that equals 3 minus root 3 divided by 3 plus root 3, and we can rationalize the denominator by multiplying it with 3 minus root 3, both numerator and denominator, so we would get squaring the numerator, 3 times 3 is 9, and minus 6 root 3 and plus 3 divided by 9 minus 3, a square minus b square. So that would give me 12 minus 6 root 3 out of 6, that is 6, 2 minus root 3 out of 6, 2 minus root 3. Therefore tan 15 degrees equals 2 minus root 3, and that is equal to h out of x, and therefore h is 2 minus root 3 times x. So we have the area half times base times height, so 2x times height is 400, so xh is 400, and we know what h is, so x times 2 minus root 3 and x squared equals 400. Therefore x is, x squared is 400 out of 2 minus root 3. So this is, we'll be using this, and we will also need what x is. So x is square root of 400, that's 20 divided by the root of 2 minus root 3. Okay, so this also we will be needing. So these two things are sorted. So now we got to find what h is, and then we can find out what one of the sides is, the a, because 8 square plus x square would be a square. So I'm going to write here x square, x I've got. So 2 minus root 3 equals h out of x. So which is 20, or I can write it as h divided by 20 out of root of 2 minus root 3. So that equals h multiplied by 2 minus root 3 out of 20. So h equals 20 multiplied by 2 minus root 3 divided by square root of 2 minus root 3. So you see we can simplify it a little bit, surprisingly. So we can get 20 times square root of 2 minus root 3, and that is what height is. So we know the height, we know the base. Okay, now we have to find what a is. So this side, what is this? So that would be 8 square plus a square. So I can write 8 square plus x square, 8 square plus x square is a square by Pythagoras theorem. So 8 square is 400 times 2 minus root 3, and then plus 400 divided by 2 minus root 3 x square, that equals a square, and that equals, if you take 400 outside, it would be 2 minus root 3 square. So that would be 4 minus 2 times 2, 4 root 3 plus 3 plus 1 divided by 2 minus root 3. So that equals 400 times 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 3, 8 minus 4 root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3, and that is 400 times, you see you can do 4 outside, and that would be 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3, and you see that these would cancel out, and you are left with 400 times 4, that is 1600, and that is a square. Therefore a is 20 times 2, that is 40. So a equals 40. So most of it is done now, really. So now I need to add them up. So the perimeter is what they've asked for, and the perimeter would be 40 plus 40 plus 2x. So x is here, 2 times, not 40, 2 times 20 out of 2 minus root 3. So 40 plus 40 is 80. So that equals 80 plus 40 divided by square root of 2 minus root 3. So now I need my calculator. Okay, I don't know how to do that. If you know you can do it. So this expression 40 divided by square root of 2 minus root 3 gives me 77.27. So that is 80 plus 77.27, and that equals 157.3, and that is the correct answer. And of course it's in centimeters, so that is the answer. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you for viewing, and please subscribe. And if you are interested in more maths problem solving, you may visit my channel at Hypatia Math 147. Thank you.